Hello, welcome back to Trucking Answers. Hey, I want to ask you a question. Who's not making the minimum wage? That's right, I asked you, are you making minimum wage? You don't think you are making minimum wage. There's another amendment law floating around. I don't remember who it's by. It slipped my mind now. It doesn't really matter. The idea is that drivers should be subject to minimum wage. Drivers should be subject to the minimum wage. And everybody talked to says, oh, that's the greatest thing ever. And you're talking to some dude at the Loves the other day. He's like, oh, yeah, we should be subject to minimum wage. I'm like, really? Do you not make minimum wage? Look, let's look at it this way. 40 hours at minimum wage is $290 a year. Oh, a week. $290 a year would be really low. Okay, but you go, Mark, I work more than that. 60 hours. Even with overtime past 40 is just over $500 a week. That's $25,000 a year. Do you not make 25 grand working the full year? Of course you do. There's no driver that doesn't make that. We pay our students right from truck school, because we'll accept students right out of truck school, $750 a week salary. That's $37,500 a year, okay? That's while they're with a driver and they've never driven other than a truck school. So you cannot tell me that you're not making minimum wage. You definitely make minimum wage. But if you don't make minimum wage, okay, if you are making less than minimum wage for all of your hours, you need to work somewhere else. 100 hours is $800 a week. Come on. And you cannot complain about time you don't log. So if there's a bunch of time that you refuse to log, that's off-duty time. You don't get paid for that time, okay? So I don't want to hear about it. If you're unwilling to log legal, then don't complain about not getting paid for time that you don't log. I'm talking about logged time. So even 70 hours, right, you're $600 with overtime. Everybody makes 30 grand. And if you're going to write to me right now, I don't make $30,000, what the heck? You could come and be a student here and make $37,000 without any problem. And I see companies advertising $60,000, $70,000 all the time. And that's easy to make now on the road. It isn't any problem. So, because I see a ton of ads, 50 cents, 54 cents for company driver. Teams, 80 cents for teams. Okay, you cannot tell me you don't make minimum wage. So this minimum wage thing, let it go. That they have a law that you make minimum wage, who cares? Why are you worried about making minimum wage anyways? Oh, I hope I can make minimum wage. What the heck? You got really low expectations, okay? You got to make a lot more money than that. Trucking is a good place to make money, and you can make way more than minimum wage. Don't worry about this stupid law. Forget it. Put it out of your mind. All these stupid things where you try to just make the minimum, have the government regulate your pay, have the government regulate everything. Forget it, okay? Forget it. Don't worry about that stuff. Go make some real money in trucking. It's out there to be made, all right? And we're going to be back more with Trucking Answers.